Yo, what's going on, people? We're counting down before the video starts. You already know what it is. Yeah. If you're watching this, you're a real one. You don't hit that like button, I don't know if you're wasting your time. Bye, y'all. Yo, hit that like button, people. What are you talking about? Yeah, we're counting down. It's gonna start soon. I don't know what it is. Let's get it. 5. 5. 5. 5. 8, 7, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like that. Yo, what's going on, guys? Ødegaard Talks Football. We're back again with another video. Hope you guys are doing well. I got the panel joining us very soon. I haven't brought back that countdown clock in a while, so I'm like, you know what? Let me bring it back. Let me bring it back in style. Hope everyone's doing well. It is, of course, a wonderful Thursday night, and we're going to be doing a little bit of talking about the League Cup matchups, the Premier League weekend. This Saturday is the biggest Saturday in Premier League history. There's so many games this Saturday. There has never been this many games on a Saturday. And yeah, we've got a lot to talk about. So as you guys roll in, please do hit that like button. Please do hit that subscribe button. And of course, I'm going to add the panelists one by one. First, I'm going to add my boy Rack into the building. Rack, hope you're doing well.
All good, man. All good. You know, I went on holiday 5 weeks ago, and next week is going to be start of a little break for me. So, yeah, I'm having too many holidays in a short space of time, but I'm looking forward to it. Hey, and football goes along with it.
Liverpool are taking a gap year. He's taking a bunch of holidays. It is what
Listen,
it is.
There's still plenty to fight for. No gap years, man.
We'll see. And then we got Bice in the building. Bice, hope you're doing well. Last time I remember I called you when your manager got sacked. This time your manager might get taken away.
I mean, that's like get firing a guy for being good at his job. It's crazy.
You know what? Maybe we should begin there. As Vader's going to join us throughout the video at some point, we'll talk about Pep and everything. You know what? We'll save it. Before we go any further, bro, what's going on in America? How are they saying certain countries are not going to have their fans allowed into the country?
What?
They said Senegal and what was it? Senegal and Ivory Coast. They can't bring their people to the country.
Oh yeah, they added Haiti to the list as well.
And Haiti, they're like these nations. Their passports will not be accepted in the United States.
They're only allowing a set amount, and then you have to like file in advance.
What is that? Because they think they're going to come.
This World Cup.
Yeah, because they're like they might overstay their welcome. Blah blah blah. That's what they're saying. Listen, don't shoot the messenger. That's the rhetoric. Why are we acting like this is not what they're saying?
No, I get exactly what you're saying. You're not wrong.
Forget about that. They're saying submit all your social media content for the last 2 years on entry.
Yeah, all this stuff is crazy. If you don't want this, then don't host the World Cup, right? If you don't want people to come, don't host the World Cup.
Hey, all I gotta say is good luck. Imagine them watching all my YouTube videos and all my TikToks and all my tweets. Just to find out I never mentioned anything about Trump.
Hey, Gal,
I need to listen on Twitter.
You got some bad takes outside of Trump. All your football takes are highly questionable. So you know, hopefully that's not a requirement for entry.
Hey, they might find the tweet of me saying this is going to be the worst.
Bring me Bayern.
Hey, we beat Bayern this year. When they came to my house. We beat that.
You said that 5 years ago or something.
It don't matter when I said it. Let me see. Do I still have the video? I hope I do.
You know you do.
No, I actually don't. I actually don't. I just checked. No, I don't have the video. But you know what? W's in the chat. I have this video.
W's in the shot. W's in the shot.
Anyways, let's get this show started the right way, guys. So we spoke a little bit about the World Cup, but now that Vader's here, we can talk about the main event. The main event of the evening. Pep Guardiola is leaving City. Pep Guardiola is the guy Pep Guardiola is reportedly could be leaving City come the end of the season. Yes.
I thought it was official. Well, you said like that. You said like it was a fact.
Let me explain. Let me explain. You'll understand. You will all make sense. This guy stinks. I get it. Anyways, you got what do you call it? And they kind of look like brothers, don't they? So you got
shit. That's what. Okay, this is what you're talking about with bias. That's why you're saying about.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
it's all making sense to me.
Enzo Maresca is high among the candidates for Manchester City, considered in case Pep Guardiola exits this summer. Man City are advancing in what?
Contingency.
Well, you read that saying this summer. It says next summer.
Okay. No. Early next summer. So that's this upcoming summer, bro.
I don't know, Igal. When we say this Friday, do we mean this Friday or do we say next Friday?
Don't piss me off.
Is it this summer or next summer?
1 second.
Yo.
What year does his contract run out?
2027.
Yeah.
Oh, so you think this is about 2 years from now, bro? I'm sorry.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna say this real quick. I like how Bice was celebrating, praying, being like, "Yes, please." Everybody had that reaction, Bice, but I just wanted to, because again, the English language can be so tricky, right? You can hide spells in the middle of the word. Why did they choose to say exits next summer versus exits this summer? I don't know. I mean, his contract is until 2027, but I'll say this: if Pep does a madness, Igal, I know. I don't want to mess up.
Friday, right? Tomorrow's Friday, right? Listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to London next Friday. That could mean tomorrow.
Does it? Wouldn't you say I'm going to London this Friday, not next Friday?
It could mean the same thing.
Proximity is important.
I don't want to mess up. I don't want to mess up the energy. I don't want to mess up the vibe. So
if you ask this question in January, if you said it in January, Pep Guardiola's leaving this summer, you wouldn't in January. Even though January is 2 weeks away, you wouldn't be looking back to the summer just gone in January. Even then, at that point, you'd be saying this summer. You'd be talking about the coming summer.
I would say this. They chose to say next instead of this.
Guys,
English lessons with Igal Talks Football. What's not to look?
Jay is the professor at this. Professor Jay.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is, I hear what Beta's saying.
Can you debunk this?
Yes, I'm going to say plausible deniability, but because we are this side of the year in December, next summer to me means summer 2026. That's how I read it. I read it as summer 2026. Now, data is correct. It could mean like next summer, and because we are in December, like next summer, but with Ornstein being a Western male who speaks English, one has to believe. If anything, though,
are we all?
The way, wow,
isn't it interesting why he worded it that way?
Yes, because my thing is that because you got to understand where is the briefing coming from. Now, one can argue the briefing is coming from Maresca's side, not Pep's side. In which case, the language would be if Pep leaves, did it, because the whole positioning is not about Pep. So you would think if you're doing something where, this guy is a great alternative, or he's the manager we're going to get if Pep leaves. The crux of the article,
in the building,
the crux of the article should really be focused on Pep and him leaving and the logic of him leaving, but it's not. The crux of it is about Maresca and his upside as a manager and how he's going to be considered. So to me, that would mean the positioning of the briefing is coming from a Maresca point of view rather than a Pep point of view. So it could just be positioning from Maresca's side.
Jay, you're on point. Listen, I have the privilege of having some excellent people that tune into my channel, very knowledgeable people, and they happen to tell me that they think that this is a lot of leverage coming from the Maresca agent side of things, putting it out there to be like, listen, you want him considered, you want to show his value. And again, this positioning helps the potential for City and their short list, but it also puts pressure with regards to Chelsea and recognizing that they have a talented manager and they need to keep this manager happy as well. Now, I think Maresca's contract's for a very long time. So if City were to get Maresca, they'd have to shell out some big money. They'd have to go out and actually get him out of contract to have him come to City if it's going to be anything sooner than what his contract is. And I believe, I could be wrong, Bice, but I think his contract is until 2030. So 2030, exactly. So again, shout out to the Vader Games chat. They let me know about all this information. I'm not pressed. I'm not pressed with the movement because I think this only becomes a reality if Pep does a madness. Pep is a loyal man. Pep is a man that sticks to contracts. He's never done anything opposed to what he's agreed to as a gentleman. He's locked up until 2027. That's not this year, that is next year when we get into January. All right, just to be clear, in 2026 it won't be that, it will be the next one. But I'll just say this: if Pep does a madness, and that means he does a madness, he keeps Arsenal from winning this Prem, he may say, this is a surprise Prem for me, farewell, I'm leaving early, and maybe everyone's like, okay.
Hey, all I gotta say is there is some interpreters and some aggregator accounts saying that Man City are advancing the work in the possibility Pep leaves the club this year, this upcoming year. So obviously they mean the end of the season. I think if Pep was to leave, Manchester City is a very well-run club. They're gonna bring in somebody who's gonna keep them straight, right? But in the same breath. Is Maresca leaving City to go to Chelsea? Could that actually happen?
Could
you actually see
Speak on
Maresca?
it, right? Bye, speak on it.
Because in my opinion, that would be very tin pot of Chelsea if that happened.
Bice looks irritated. Speak on it, Bice. Speak on it.
I've seen crazier things from this fan base, this club, in the last year. I saw my manager fresh off winning trophies while being sanctioned get sacked 2 weeks before the end of the transfer window, where they bought all of his players for an English manager who can't hack it in England in a big team. Anyway, well,
whoa, that Bice. Why are you doing that?
Yeah, it's true.
You talking about a legend like that?
What legend?
Graham Potter. Oh, you talking about Graham Potter?
Oh, you're talking about Potter. Okay. I thought you were talking about your legend.
Who do you think you was talking about? Frank Lampard.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about that.
Oh no, respect. Listen, I'm just saying this. There's somebody saw something earlier today that said that, Maresca's switching agents. He's going to, He's going to have one of those Portuguese agents now because of the Portuguese connections with Manchester City. I'm like, all right. All of a sudden, everything's just linking. Every move,
it's lining up.
It's just chess pieces. Let me just get the Portuguese. Bro, it sounds like guys are just doing conspiracy theories. You know them guys that come on the screen with the tinfoil hat and they're pointing at the whiteboard in the background like, this is what's going to happen.
There's a possibility though, Bice. There's a possibility. I know there's a lot of moving pieces.
There's a possibility of me meeting Halle Berry. It doesn't mean that it's high.
Bice,
it doesn't mean that it's high.
Bice, listen.
Guy fresh off his first season. Listen.
I'm sorry.
Other females are available.
I just want to say, like, obviously, I completely get the point, but it is 2025. Like, you got to upgrade your reference. Like,
whoa! No, JJ, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. Halle Berry is still.
No, I'm sorry. It's like someone saying it's like having a big book and being like, this is like War and Peace. Sometimes I'm like, no, the kids can't still be using War and Peace as the reference point here. You got to upgrade the reference point at a certain point.
Listen,
Just
Jay
like in
is
Hamlet.
disrespecting
I hear
fine
it, I
wine.
hear it.
Jay is disrespecting fine wine.
Let's
That's
just
crazy.
say the products that have been touching the market lately.
Okay, yeah. I hear you. Let me just check out how old Halle Berry is.
No, let's not go into that. Back to my manager.
Don't be an
You're not
ageist, Jay. Don't be an ageist. Don't be an ageist.
Vice out here lusting after the 60-year-old women, you know. She's about to get,
Don't be an
she's about to
ageist.
get a
That's
fucking.
disrespect. That's disrespect.
Can I bring in Ahmed? Shout out Ahmed. Guys, we're just talking about the Pep situation, and Pep potentially could be leaving. Maresca could be going from jumping ship from Chelsea to City. I don't see it happening.
He's not.
Bro,
Maresca
Maresca
getting crazy just now. It's getting dark. But it's not. Guys, listen. Why would he go right now? Why would he go? Why would you set up yourself? No, why?
Maybe it's nothing to do with your players.
Is it because apparently he's not getting supported by the board?
It's nothing to do with
I
your players.
don't want to fight you on this one, but
it might be your owners.
Listen, I don't see why. All right, look at it like this. I don't see why they would go out there, get him, he's performed, and just let him leave.
Listen,
and just let him leave a year after.
First of all, there's better managers out there than Maresca. And secondly, right?
Who?
I always know when Ahmed opens with, first of all, he's
like
going to
Amarin.
start shitting on somebody.
Shitting on somebody.
I don't know who he's going to start shitting on. I just know someone's getting shot on.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I say there's better managers.
You can smell it from a mile away.
Usually it's Amarin, to be fair.
Yeah, listen, bun that guy, bro. Forget that guy. Innit? Listen, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. First of all, there's better managers out there, right? And someone said like who? Well, there's one at Marseille currently that's better than him. First of all, and that is the definition of a manager who stylistically would cook in a team like a Man City, right? Maresca's time at Chelsea,
Slightly overrated.
he's
What?
not. No, but listen, let's not surprise.
Former Brighton manager.
Maresca's time at Chelsea, what?
De Zerbi, quality manager.
De
Quality
Zerbi's overrated, bro.
Yeah, again, when Igal says something, I've learned to control my mind and not fight. Yeah, I'm a changed man. Yeah, he's not going to rage bait me with that, right? Because I am the rage.
Shots fired!
Bro, Igal, how many games have you watched on Marseille?
Bro, I watched him in Brighton.
Yeah.
I see
said
him as a
Marseille.
manager
He's
in the
cooked.
Premier
He's
League.
cooked.
Okay, anyway, listen. Maresca, I just don't think he is at a level where he is high-end tier. I don't think he's that. I've seen his time at Chelsea. I've not really been that impressed. I think with him, it's like, cool, you can say that the structure that he's going to walk into at Man City is going to be better. And that is true. They scout better players. There's more stability there. The environment there is better. But in terms of how good he is as a manager, because it's not just about being good as a coach. Because, bro, there is hundreds of guys out there that are sick coaches, that are good coaches. Right?
You hear that, Rax?
Wait.
Yeah.
So first there was a couple managers better. Then
after Arnie, you've got hundreds of coaches that can.
No, I'm saying in order to be a top manager and a coach, if you want to succeed you can't just be very heavy dominant on one and be that poor on the other. There has to be a balance in it. Do you get what I'm saying? With Maresca,
what's the other that he's poor on?
Bro, his in-game management, first of all, is not that great. His substitutions.
Ahmed knows bad managers. Let him speak on this.
Bro, listen, I witnessed Ten Hag, I witnessed Oli, I witnessed Jose, I witnessed Amarim.
That's what I'm saying.
I need a psychologist.
It turned out Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's recruitment was actually crazy because he had good talent ID.
Oli had good talent ID based on what?
Yeah, because he wanted Haaland. He wanted Declan Rice, and he wanted Jude.
He wanted Haaland. What an ingenious! What a scouting genius!
No. He wanted Haaland before he went to Dortmund.
When he was like 14.
Okay, I'll tell you the exact midfield he wanted. He wanted the midfield three of Jude Bellingham, Rice, and Bruno Fernandes. Who's keeping the ball?
No. He wanted Rice, Jude Bellingham, and I think it was.
Thank God we didn't get that. Yeah, thank God we didn't get
around the topic again.
Yeah. But anyway,
spinning around the topic again.
Hold on.
You can't discredit the sound like I'm telling you, conspiracy theorists is just.
Are you a Chelsea fan?
Anyways, I kind of feel like we're spending a lot of time on this. We got 20 minutes out of the way.
Okay, before you move on,
I got a big topic I need to discuss, please. It's
really?
a big one. You're gonna enjoy it. Guys, take us back to the summer.
Next
6
summer
months
or this
ago.
summer?
6 months ago. Who remembers this? Cherki, Aït-Nouri, and Reijnders for 130 million euros, and reportedly 115 or what was it? 115? How much was it? 116 euros for Florian Wirtz. We're debating what was the better move. Looking back at it, I don't even need Reijnders and Aït-Nouri. Cherki by himself is worth more than Florian Wirtz.
Woo! Speak on it.
I've seen
Listen,
enough.
Egal.
Rack, we need to bring back this conversation. Looking back, do you now say, you know what, City got the better signing?
I don't have bad receipts on this YouTube thing. I don't have bad receipts. Rax, you got to deal with this. Go ahead.
But I'll be real though, Egal, like I think you're just stating the obvious though. Everyone,
No. At the time,
don't do that, Ahmed. Don't do that.
It was wild to say Cherki was better than Reijnders. I mean,
what?
I swear. Listen, anyone who had, I'll be real,
it was wild to say Cherki.
Ahmed, don't do that. Don't do that.
At the time, it was wild.
Egal just brought up the receipts. He just brought up the receipts. You know those conversations were going. Everybody was saying City were doing copium. They were just coping because they didn't get Wirtz.
Are we talking about better value for money or like who's the better player?
Right now, Cherki's the better player, bro.
Both.
Bro, Cherki was always more talented than him and better than him. That was always the case.
No.
Right. Can we mute Ahmed? Rax needs to speak on this. Rax needs to speak on this.
Going into the season, the debate was
as a neutral, Wirtz was star, but we should have known the Bundesliga bill of goods from Havertz to Sancho. We should have realized it, but I don't think we'll get tricked again. I think everyone is turned on and sensitized. Pardon?
Ekitike came from Bundesliga.
Right, but there's always anomalies. Ekitike is a good striker anyway.
Can you keep your eye on the target, Ahmed? What's going on here?
Bro, Ekitike also played in France. Ekitike originated in France.
Bro, listen, I'll be real, yeah?
Ekitike is not German, he's French.
But can I also say there's a difference between strikers, like number 9s, which seem to be okay from Germany. Not amazing, but like it can be up and down. You got Haaland. And if you look at like, I want to say like these Kagawas, these Sanchos, these Wirtz, these Caters, these Simmons, it's a speed thing. It's a attacking.
Cater was getting injured.
I'm just saying this. Jay, I hear you. Yeah. I just want to hear from Rack because going into the summer, if you guys can remember, Rack was saying we're winning the Champions League, we're winning the Premier League, we're winning the whole fucking lot. He said that.
All right, bro. Got
it. All right. So Cherki's definitely started off better than Wirtz. But I think I don't think there's no Liverpool fan that I know that has thrown the towel in on Wirtz and says that he's not going to come good. I think there's enough talent. And you talk about being proven. Wirtz is undoubtedly more proven than Cherki
in Germany.
At this moment in time, do you have Liverpool fans that are regretting signing Wirtz over Cherki and they would rather have Cherki?
I don't think so, because I think most Liverpool fans, we understand how talented Wirtz is and that he's got a body of work behind him. Look, he's come into a team that's been shit, that's been dysfunctional, that hasn't achieved. And
wait, what?
Yeah,
what?
He's also taken time, but his performances of late are starting to get better.
What did you just say, Rax? And he's come to a team that's what?
Yo,
we're playing. We're not playing very well, are we?
You just said he came to a team that are what?
They're a
not winning.
Yeah, we're not winning, are we?
He came to a team that had won. What are we doing here?
Yeah, he came to a team that won. But right now, at present, we are not winning. We're not winning frequently enough. We've just come off the worst run of results in 50-something years.
Yeah, but that's so
that's hardly a team that's in prime form, right? So I think, and he, of course, he takes a share of the blame. Undoubtedly, that's football. And has he underwhelmed? Absolutely. Did we expect more? Absolutely. Especially for the price tag? Absolutely. So I can't sit here and say that it's worked out so far, because it's been underwhelming, to say the absolute least. But I don't think there's many Liverpool fans out there who've given up on Wirtz. And I think that if the team was performing better around him, I think we'd be seeing more of him. We've seen glimpses, but look, ultimately at that price tag, he's going to get criticism, and the club as a whole is going to get criticism, and that's absolutely valid.
Yeah, I'll be real. Yeah, I'll be real. The only reason why I wasn't having it is because I'm just saying it from my point of view. Even if Wirtz was to cook as a footballer, Cherki is just levels ahead, innit? That's just me seeing. That's just me seeing it. A guy who can play with both feet, a guy who can dribble, a guy who can create, a guy who can shoot.
Ahmed's got the eye test. I rate it.
Bro, I'll be real. Cool.
Ahmed wears glasses.
Bro,
he does.
Big up the glasses, innit?
4K.
Yeah, big up James. Big up the glasses. Bro, Ryan Cherki, I've seen this guy play against my club, right? Against in that two.
That's not a barometer.
Yeah. Bro.
That can't be the barometer.
But
the barometer can't be playing well against Man United.
No, but it's not about that, because people will say, "Oh, but can Ryan Cherki hack it in the Prem?" I've seen him. The reason why I mention United is because I've seen him face a Premier League club, not only play well, but play for 120 minutes. Right. So not only can he hack the intensity as well, not only can he hack the attack, the press. The guy's technically. I said it, by the way. In terms of pure talent, he's the most talented player in the league. Facts. Bro, like in terms of pure talent, I cannot see another player. Maybe like.
Jay, let this one go. Fight another battle.
I don't know if he was tapped in 2-3 years ago, bro. But people were have been talking about
his attitude.
Yeah,
the attitude. Yeah, but he had attitude problems.
The only thing people had to use against him, and which to me was stupid, and you had guys in spaces saying it, you had guys on the internet, on TikTok saying it, you had guys on YouTube saying it.
Called him fat.
He has an attitude problem, which I can't seem to see.
You know
he
why?
was in an underperforming Leon team that almost got relegated.
But bro, some of the greatest players of all time, they've said they have an attitude problem. That's part of the factor.
But he got which is why it was crazy to him, because he's in an underperforming Leon team.
Shall I tell you why they say the attitude? Shall I tell you why? We're living in an era, yeah. If you've got any flair about you or skill or a bit of nonchalance, you get that gets deemed as negative
when you're outside the norm. Yeah.
Bro, it's typical North African stereotype. 100%. 100%.
Guys wanted him to be smiling when the team almost got relegated. Wow.
Oh, they wanted to be this. Yeah, bro. Listen.
Can I speak?
All right, guys. Let's bring it back. Vader, you close this section off.
All right. Now, I think Rax did us a disservice with how he tried to talk about. He got a phone call, but it's all good. I think he did a disservice by saying Wirtz came to a lesser type team like that. Yeah. I can't believe how he tried to make that run. Wirtz came to a league-winning team. Wirtz came to a team that strengthened from a previous season. Wirtz came to a team that won the league, that didn't spend anything the season before, and then got reinforcements. So the fact that the team isn't gelling, the fact that the team isn't performing, and he is not performing. The only time we've really seen him perform is when he's on German soil, and that's with the UCL. That's the only time we've seen him actually play to his value. Now, he's greatly underperformed. He is nowhere near this value of what they spent for him. And on top of that, it was said, wait until Isak joins him. Wait until another record signing joins him. My point is, City aren't even at the level just yet. And the reason why we're playing so well is because of him. It is because of Cherki. Cherki's leading the league in assists, and he's been injured for 2 months.
No, Bruno is leading the league in assists.
Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. Bruno just played on. Yeah, that's fair. Bruno just played on Monday, and
my boy Bruno's top of assists, and he's playing for Central. Shut up, Ahmed. He's playing for Central midfield. Shut up, man. Bro, come bring Elliot Anderson. Come bring Elliot Anderson. Have him play central midfield and see if he tops the assist charts in the Premier League.
I'll be real, yeah. Bruno's assists here, half of them, shouldn't even count.
Oh, here we go.
I'll be real, yeah. Have you seen
that? Did you see his free kick on Monday?
Bro, listen, yeah. Did we win that game?
What do you mean, listen, yeah?
We win
That
that game.
player. The first thing, what is that his fault? Is that his fault?
He was actually
when
at
I'm not
fault
in
at
the
one of the
center of
goals.
the drama.
Bro,
He was
this is what I'm
actually-
telling you. This is what Ahmed will do. He will be like, did we win that game? Bruno, 7th place United, terrible. Elliot Anderson, 17th place Nottingham Forest, world-class player.
I never said he's a world class.
Do you understand the hypocrisy?
When did I say he's a world class player?
Do you understand how you judge
He's making
other
things up.
teams? You know, you'd say Cunha, great player, great player, great player.
Yeah,
His
he's a
team
good player.
finished 17th. His team finished 17th.
Yeah.
You don't hold anybody else's team's position against them when you rate the player. But when it comes to Bruno, you'll be like, are we winning? Did
So
we
you're
win?
comparing the Wolves team to a Man United team.
No, I'm comparing your gradient of judging players' ability where you conflate with your own players sometimes because your team isn't performing well. But with other teams who aren't performing well, you disregard that when rating the player.
You do realise, yeah, that for as much as he gets goals and assists, one of the reasons why we get dominated in the midfield and concede that many chances is because he has no discipline in the midfield in the first place.
Did you like Paul Pogba as a player?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. Do you remember thinking to yourself that Pogba got judged unfairly because they expected him to do everything? You expected him to be able to defend, attack, score, everything. Do you remember what Souness used to say? You used to think he's going over the top. What Pogba got, you give Bruno. Bruno. You expect Bruno to do everything, and when he doesn't do everything to a high quality, you shit on him. The same thing that Pogba got, you give Bruno, and you can't even see it down the spite of your nose.
I don't want Bruno to defend. I don't want him to tackle. I don't want him to do anything. I want him to not give the ball away recklessly. That's it.
He's a creative player. He's going to give the ball away to be creative.
He's a creative player. He's a creative player at the expense of the team.
Do you want to know what's funny?
I disagree.
He's creating
the most chances in the league.
Egal, you have Ødegaard, yeah? So you've got the benefit of having a player.
How can you have the best chance creator and our nine's not scoring?
No, listen, let me land this point.
But you're not creating your chances for your 9 because your 9's not even on the pitch.
But we've got the best chance creator and our strikers can't score. Make it make sense.
Okay, is that Bruno's fault?
You're the
That sounds like it's literally not his fault.
Bro, how can you say that this guy is the best at a skill, yeah?
Yeah,
and the team that has, we've had many different strikers under Bruno. None of them benefit.
Ahmed is what we call an aesthetic merchant. He cares more about aesthetics than he does actual.
But hold on, but let me just a double rebuttal here. One,
am I wrong, Ahmed?
Double rebuttal. I like that.
I'm a proud aesthetic merchant. Facts. I'm a proud one.
You know, I think
no.
He just told you he don't care.
No, it's not that. The thing about Ahmed is he can be very, very. It's like a toddler with a sharp object. They can be carefully disarmed, but you just have to remember you're dealing with a toddler with a sharp object. Ooh. Man United have generated the most XG in the league this season. Yeah. So for Ahmed saying United, bro, the stats say you created the most XG. Bruno is a big chance creator. Bruno's created the most assists in the league. But you will now open your mouth and find a way to denigrate La Bomba.
Yeah, because I use context. You're using stats. I use context. No, but Egal, let me just
let's get to the games.
Yeah. Bro, I'm just saying, yeah. If a guy is on corners, free kicks, set pieces, the team goes through him, he's allowed to cross non-stop. He's a volume player. Your chance creation is going to be high. I'm talking about the team in it. I would rather have a player in the team who doesn't get half the GA, right, and benefits them on a consistent basis, and we play well as a team, right? That's it. I've never asked Bruno to be this defensive-minded, do this, do that. Don't give the ball away in reckless situations. That's all I ask for. With Pogba, bro, not only was he not allowed to get, not only was he not allowed to get the freedom like a Bruno Fernandes, but bro,
Egal, finish this point off with this, yeah. If you had the opportunity to swap Ødegaard and Bruno Fernandes, would you swap?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, bro. What do you mean, bro? That's La Bomba. You think any team isn't taking that guy at number 10? Even Beta's like, if Beta could get Bruno Fernandes to succeed Kevin De Bruyne as a potential 10, Beta, I'm sure you'd be like, yeah.
Pep Guardiola coaching Bruno.
But
listen,
Guardiola would love to coach Bruno.
Bruno was scouted by City. I think Bruno under Pep and Manchester City would show a lot more discipline, and again, we'd have him play further up the pitch than the role that he's currently in. He would be good at Manchester City for sure.
Yeah, for God's sakes, they made it work with Bernardo Silva and
Bernardo Silva.
Bernardo
Silva's a great. What do you made it work with him?
No, I'm saying
I made it work with £10 million in my bank account.
Bernardo Silva is not a traditional winger, and he's not being played as a traditional midfielder on a regular basis.
Yeah, but now he's being utilized like Milner.
He's being fit into a role. He's been fit into a City team and fit into a role that is not really like his main fit, in my opinion. He's made him a great player, even without him traditionally playing the way that he was playing in his previous clubs.
He's declined massively under Pep, like recently, in terms of.
No, he hasn't declined massively under Pep. He's declined because he's aged. What words matter? Pep didn't ruin Bernardo.
Guys, we've gone on a big tangent. Can I?
Yeah, because we've got a Bruno guy in it. Yeah, gassing me up, Bruno. That's what it is. It's Jason.
All right. So just to bring it back, I want to say, do we even need to speak about your 4-4 draw? That was a wild game. Let's just move past.
Ahmed, that was a great game. Can I just say that was a great game?
That was a great game. It was a great game.
I'll be real. Yeah, he's gaslighting me today, bro. I promise you.
No, bro, it was a great. I didn't say it was a great game for you.
No, for neutrals, it's a great game.
Yeah, no, it was a great game to watch. Absolutely.
For you, it's a heart attack. For us, it's great.
Look at this. Look at these, bro. Yeah.
I get it. I mean, if I was 4-3 up with a few minutes to go and we conceded again, I'd be losing. I'd be absolutely losing my shit.
Jay, it reminded me of the North London derby we had 4-2. Like some of those games are not normal. They're not normal.
United are in a positive goal differential. They're I think tied for second for best attack with regards to the league. Like, oh man, there's positives happening. Even though I mean it's all hammering out, but there's positives.
The question is, are you gonna win this weekend?
Against who? Aston Villa. Absolutely not, bro. Are we beating Villa at their ground?
Yeah, you're definitely losing to Villa.
Yeah,
Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees.
There
is no chance Aston Villa, who are currently trying to beat
the only thing we're getting out of
United at home.
You know what? I honestly, United and Villa, like I don't know what the results say.
Yeah, head to head, we've got a decent record.
Yeah, I was gonna say whenever I remember watching United v Villa, United are always in that match, even if they're losing last minute or like it's tight. They're tight games, and even let's not forget United stopped Villa making Champions League when it had nothing on the line for United. They just wanted to be ants at the picnic. So I think United, they can score. They're in good form, but maybe a draw. I'm not convinced by Villa. I think they're doing well, but I do think how long can they just be scoring 25-yarders?
I need Villa to do well.
You guys know, I don't know how much you guys rate like these kind of statistics that I look at when it comes to XG tables and stuff in the Premier League. But the XG table has them in like 15th.
Yeah, but the one thing I would say is like Rodgers seems to be a very good long distance shooter. So if you're giving Rodgers space on the edge of the box, he's like that. I think as well, if you look at them from the point of view of like Buendias, Kamara's, Tillemans,
that's a great point.
These guys they've got good edge of the box shooters. It's like when you guys played PSG, and I remember Hakimi and Nuno Mendes scored, and I remember Arsenal fans would turn around and say the XG was low. And I'd said, well, Nuno Mendes and Hakimi are good ball strikers.
Yeah.
So if you give these guys 3 shots at the end of the box, I'm like, Ben White isn't striking it like that.
Bro, is Morgan Rogers going to score 0.4 from outside the box every time?
No, but that's not the point because
but he is at the moment, right?
Yeah.
He's done it 3 times.
Yeah. But those 3 times were an equalizer versus Tottenham. It was the winner versus West Ham. It was, do you know what I mean? So these goals he's scoring are big point differentials.
And he scored a 1 versus Leeds, right? Or were they both inside?
Right. I think it was
no, one was out. No. The 1 versus Leeds was 0.9. Something.
Yeah, bro. When we beat them last year, I'm pretty sure it was at our ground. And secondly, isn't AFCON coming? So we're not gonna. I don't think we're having Mbeumo or Diallo or Mazraoui. So no Diallo, who's gonna be very important, and you've also got
no Mazraoui.
Mano Mazraoui as well, and you've also got Amorim tax, which is massive. So,
what's your back four? Your back three gonna be?
My back three is probably gonna be he's gonna play Luke Shaw, probably Lenny Yoro, and maybe Heaven. That's what he might play.
Okay.
Because Maguire, I think he's been injured. God knows he was going to play in the right wing back. So
our academy centre back is starting for Manchester United.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Yeah, and he's a good player. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
What do you mean you're welcome? You haven't said you're welcome.
Get me in it. He's a good player, isn't it?
Some people, they look at something and they're like, you know what? He's not going to get much minutes over there. He's one of their players that's going to start on a regular basis. It just happens that way. It's not an insult to him.
So greedy, right?
Yeah, it's not an insult.
Anyway, that doesn't explain why you're saying you're welcome.
Anyways, guys, let's go quickly. Quick fire through some of the games because I need to get to the League Cup at the end. Newcastle, Chelsea. Oof. What are we saying, boys? Newcastle at home versus Chelsea.
Bice, what are you saying?
Listen, I don't lose that game. I win that game. I'm worried about Voldemort.
Did you win that game last year with 10 men?
Yeah.
Wait, are you someone who backs like? Are you one of them? I want to try to gauge his opinion. Like, what are you, Maresca in? You're liking the team? Or are you cooking? Because, bro, I'm watching Chelsea this season, and I don't see anything special. I just see a bunch of individuals who have quality, barring the wingers like Neto and Garnacho. Yeah, they're just kind of freestyling it. I don't really see any quality on a consistent basis. I'll be real.
I mean, all their
individual quality is what makes up a team. I just don't think you're going to see it at this stage in time because we do have injuries to key players. That's why certain guys are getting minutes. We're not giving guys continuity in the game, as in like that 11 that we started out with on Wednesday. Was it Tuesday?
Tuesday.
I don't believe they ever played. I don't think they played together like that. So it's all about. You can see individual quality. The reason why it doesn't shine is because guys aren't getting enough minutes beside each other to even know what each other is gonna do. How many times did Facundo give away the ball? How many times?
No, but that was like a B team. That was a B team in the cup.
It wasn't even a B team.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure with Newcastle as well. With Newcastle,
I haven't seen Hato since September. I haven't seen Bonanotte since September.
Yeah, but haven't
play
you
a game for Chelsea?
But haven't you? I know, but that's not like no one really cares about that outside of Chelsea fans.
No, but
the thing is, you're gonna play your best.
It's to 11. Talk about the point that he's making, though.
No, but you're gonna play your best 11 versus Newcastle. You're not gonna play a similar squad to what you played versus Cardiff.
Best 11 because remember, Caicedo still can't play.
What's up with Caicedo?
Remember that red that he got against you guys.
And he's also suspended for the first leg of the next League Cup game also.
Accumulation.
So, but when I call him a Peruvian shin kicker, people get offended.
He's not a shin kicker. He led.
So first of all, why wouldn't you correct?
Honestly,
he's Ecuadorian. Like he's Ecuadorian. Do you know what I mean? Like you went straight for the shin kicking accusation, ignored the fact that I misnationalized him.
Because if I was one of those guys who focused on the meaningless aspect of what you're saying and not the quality aspect, I'd get rage baited every day. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna lie. The day Chelsea fans turn on Caicedo, they will agree with everybody's agendas.
Why does everyone have an agenda on Caicedo?
Because they couldn't get
Chelsea
him.
Fans,
because they didn't get him.
About him
because they didn't get
he's a Ballon d'Or candidate.
Because
you realize
that
they
did not get him when he was available. He cost 115, and guys are mad. I don't.
Okay.
No.
I'll be real. Yeah, egal.
They speak about him like he's Rodri.
Listen.
Oh my God!
Listen. Forget about that. Yeah, because
we don't talk about the playmaking.
We can say the same thing about your fan base and how they speak about.
Please, man.
You want to know something? My guys delivered on the big stage.
Who's that?
What guy's that?
Declan Rice.
What? 2 free kicks against Real Madrid and nothing else.
For club and country, he's performed.
I never knew that we gave guys. I never knew that
2 free kicks against Real Madrid.
3 kicks in the semi-final.
I don't know how
Three in
many.
the
I don't know how
semi-final.
many greats in football
Three
history
kicks
have
in the
done something like that.
semi-final, Iga. Really?
Declan Rice is a great.
Bro,
Wait.
your boy,
Three kicks in the
Go.
quarterfinal. My bad. Semis,
listen,
I gave
I
him
don't-
too
I
much
don't even
credit.
like
Look,
Gave him
doing-
too much
I
credit.
don't
Declan
even
Rice is a
doing
good
the whole
player. You
Caicedo
can't say
Declan Rice
he's
thing.
he's proved himself on the biggest stage.
Yeah, he's
Bro.
performed.
Okay.
The biggest
He's
stage.
not gotten
Okay.
to
No, the
a
biggest
final.
stage is
He's
the
not
final.
gotten you guys to
Let
a
me just be
final.
honest, yeah. Let me just be honest. If we take the player Caicedo and we take Declan Rice, yeah, Rice is closer to Mark Noble to Caicedo.
You see
I'm
what
not-
I say?
won't
When I
even
say
do
this
all
guy's
that.
an aesthetic.
I'm not even gonna do
Jay,
all of that.
he didn't even have to say
I don't
first
even
of all.
have that
He didn't even
agenda.
have to say
Why
first
laughing?
of all.
Mate, why are you laughing? Why is
I
it?
don't even have that agenda. I'm just
You know,
being. I'm
Ahmed,
just being honest.
We can't
Unless
have a
a
serious
guy has
conversation when
gotten,
it comes
hold
to you
on,
and Declan
You can
Rice.
have a serious conversation with Ahmed.
or have been given the platform to be that.
No, but listen.
Ahmed is incapable of having a serious conversation about Declan
No,
Rice.
no, no. Listen, you
do
don't know.
know. You do know if Arsenal go on to win the league and England go on to win like the Champions League or something, Declan Rice is going to be in unmeasurable conversations that you don't want to have.
Oh, bro, listen.
If
Listen there. It's not even just about if yet, bro. Caicedo, he walks into the Chelsea, not Chelsea. He walks into the City team, yeah, right. Even if Rodri,
Where?
Rodri, what do you mean where?
what?
What do you mean what?
You think Caicedo walks into the City team?
Bro,
Yes.
Rodri and Caicedo can play together, and if Rodri's out, he can play instead of Nico G. Nico G.
You don't think he walks
Bro,
in?
bro, Caicedo.
Caicedo is better than
You don't
Nico
think
G.
he walks in?
Exactly. He is better.
I'd-
He's better than Nico G. I'll give you that.
Exactly, and he goes into that Liverpool team as well because he can play in that sixth position, right? Because McAllister, McAllister and Gravenberch.
Who's better, Caicedo or Gravenberch?
Bro, they're two different
How
players.
about the blood?
Caicedo.
Nigga, don't piss me off.
Now, Gravenberch, no, but
Don't piss me off, lad. Don't piss me off.
You see, the patois comes out.
Don't piss me off, lad.
Bryce was keeping it calm when you were calling him a Peruvian. And now
Don't
he's
piss me off, bro.
and Egal, he walks into your Arsenal team, whether you like it or not. Yeah.
Yeah, Rice can play the 8. He can
Bro,
play Zubimendi's role.
Nigga, don't piss me off. What do you mean, Gravenberch, bro?
No,
Gravenberch
Gravenberch is a good
literally
player.
saved his life last
No, he's a
season.
good player, Gravenberch. He's a good player.
Listen,
Saved this
long
life
story
because
short-
Klopp was gonna send
long
him to
story
the
short,
shadow realm.
I'm going to ask everybody quickly, panel, we need to know.
Yeah, go on.
Newcastle at home versus Chelsea. What's your score prediction, boys and girls? I don't know why I said
Yo.
girls. Sorry. Boys, what's your
Bro,
score
girls
prediction?
getting
the
so
chat.
excited, you know,
Look
bro.
at the girls in the chat.
It's a 12:30 kickoff. Everyone in the chat, let me know. I'm going to go 2-1 Newcastle.
3-1
I'm going the opposite. 2-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea.
3-1 Chelsea. Ooh, okay.
3-1 Chelsea.
I'm gonna say
Walter
2-2.
is gonna get a header. That's what the goal's gonna be. It's gonna be Walter that scores.
3-1 Chelsea. Okay.
Where is it? Where is it?
Newcastle.
Newcastle.
It's not Newcastle.
St. James's Park. We know those parks are
games. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the last two head-to-head games Newcastle played, they beat Chelsea twice.
All right, guys, quickly, come on.
I'm saying Newcastle will draw 2-2. 2-2.
Vader,
2-1 Chelsea.
Jay.
My guy.
I think Newcastle will do a result, you know, but I don't think they're that good. I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea.
That is the quickest response from Jay ever. I appreciate it. Let's go.
Newcastle at home. I think Newcastle win 2-1.
And Newcastle at home. And Newcastle at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Pay attention.
Oh
Jay.
God, no! Oh, sorry.
No,
2-1
we
Newcastle.
we can only accept your first answer, Jay.
No, Jay, rewind that.
All right, Jay. What's the answer?
And I bet you're wondering how I ended up in a situation like this. But yeah. I will say I'm gonna go 2-1 Chelsea. 2-1 Newcastle, sorry. 2-1 Newcastle. 2-1.
Bro,
Hey.
his
On the
subconscious
third
knows
time
what
of asking
he
you,
just
Hey,
gotta
guys,
give us, bro.
guys. Saturday, Newcastle 12:30, Wolves Brentford, Bournemouth Burnley, Man City West Ham, Brighton Sunderland, Tottenham Liverpool, Leeds Crystal Palace at 8 o'clock, Arsenal Everton at 8 o'clock. There is 8 games on.
I don't like the way you erratically say the names of fixtures. So it's actually Everton Arsenal, not Arsenal Everton. So that's why I keep getting confused.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So
I'm
it's like,
sorry.
look,
Whenever anything involves
Arsenal.
Arsenal, I just say Arsenal first back.
He's reading the fixtures from the Arsenal website. You see, that's how it works.
Okay, so next game, we need to go quick fire. I'm just gonna go to Vader. Vader, Man City, West Ham. You're at home versus West Ham. What's your score prediction? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna watch the game. I'm just gonna say you're gonna win 3-0.
Yeah. 3-0. I wouldn't go that far. I'd say. I was saying it's probably going to be a comfortable 3-1. I think it's going to be a comfortable 3-1. We don't really keep the clean sheets. I think we're going to do what you were expected to do versus Wolves. I think we're just going to have a game that we get the result and there's no drama.
Yeah. Hey, you did have a poor performance versus Palace, but you still won the game 3-0. It's like, it's weird. You guys just do that. You're clinical. Anybody have anything to say on West Ham, Man City? Probably not, right?
Man City win 5-0.
Whoa, Rax! What?
Whoa, 5.
Guys, we gotta skim through this because there's a big game that we haven't even spoken about
City,
yet.
Right?
Spurs and Liverpool face each other. But before we speak about that, let's quickly just sprinkle in the Everton Arsenal game. What are you guys saying? Everton do not have Njai. They do not have Gay. Shrewsbury Hall got injured, and Jack Grealish got injured. So 4 of their best players are out.
So then you can't really talk about your own injuries then.
5-0 Arsenal.
I'm not talking about injuries, bro.
I like the seagull. I like the seagull. Not talking about injuries.
I've not been talking about injuries all season because I feel like we have enough squad depth to deal with injuries.
1 minute ago, I saw a tweet from you where you retweeted some guy who used to be on AFTV, and he was talking about how Arsenal aren't full strength and blah blah blah, and you retweeted it saying "Amen, James" and did a little clapping emoji.
No. What I was saying is one second. What he was implying is if you want to win the Premier League, if you want to win the Premier League, you need to have at least a mainstay of 5 to 6 players who are consistently performing. That's it. Like
that's what you were applauding.
You can't sit here and say this team is going to win the Premier League, and you don't have 5 players you can even ring off that are memorable. What Premier League side wins the league without at least 5 memorable players?
You don't need 5 memorable players. What are we doing here?
Leicester City.
What a weird way to analyze anything.
No, he's saying like 5 mainstays in the team that week in, week out are there and they're going to perform to a certain level.
So who?
That's every team though that wins it though.
That's every team.
Guys have to keep the level up.
Okay, guys.
Stop the Arsenal derangement syndrome and just listen to what he's saying. We have had over 100 injuries in the last 2 years, right? That's 20 more than the person who halfway point. That's 10 more than the person in second. We have had way more injuries than everybody else. Now, with that being said, we have not been able to field a similar 11 for a consistent period for over 2 years. That is all we're talking about. Okay, you guys are taking a piss now. Piss.
5 mainstays, 5 mainstays in your team. Let's see if we can come up with 5 mainstays in your team who haven't really been affected by injury too much. Like if you miss a game, that's not really a thing, right? Raya hasn't been affected by injury. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Timber has missed 1 or 2 games.
Timber missed more than 1 or 2, yeah.
This season.
Timber's missed a couple of games, yeah, but not injured for like an extended period. No.
Okay, cool. All right. Rice hasn't been injured.
Rice was injured for 1 game.
Okay. Zubimendi, has he might have not played some games, but has he been injured?
No, Zubimendi's not been injured.
Okay. Saka
missed almost a month.
And Saka and Ødegaard got it, man.
Saka missed a month.
Gyökeres missed how much?
Gyökeres missed
2
4
games.
weeks.
Eze?
4 weeks. 4 weeks if you include international break.
Who's being shameless now? Who's being shameless now?
Listen, can we get to the main event?
Bro, it got said 4 weeks if you count 2 weeks.
I don't know if he's gaslighting me. Yo, is he gaslighting me? He has to be gaslighting me, bro.
He's definitely gaslighting.
Can we move on?
Fine.
Give me your predictions, guys. I can't wait for someone to just say, 0-0 Everton.
Bro,
No.
it's gonna
You're
be
winning
like
that
5-0
game.
Arsenal,
Okay, it got. Listen,
3-0 Arsenal.
No.
That's a 5.
3.
Listen, guys, yeah, I'm gonna say, in my opinion, like Arsenal are on a bit of a downward trend in these away
Don't do
fixtures
this.
at the moment.
Oh, Jay, what are we
Don't
doing?
No, stop. He said, don't do this. I did this Aston Villa and they lost. Did I not do this again when they
Yeah,
said
but
that?
Aston Villa's like the best home form
Aston
in the
Villa's a
world.
tough game.
Is Everton away not a tough game?
But
Not
Not
when
like
they put their
that.
best players out.
Jay, if you take away the goals from midfield with Dewsbury Hall and Grealish,
Njai.
if you take away Njai,
Yeah.
if you take away Gave to help that midfield up, like,
It's basically James Karkowski and Inshallah.
bro, Tarkowski hasn't been the same since he left Sunderland.
Yo, Vader's got to go, guys. So, quickly, let me hear his prediction. What are you saying?
3-0 Arsenal.
What's your prediction for Spurs, Liverpool also?
I'm so disappointed that I'm not going to be here to see the fireworks, but this game is Liverpool with Slot getting the dub. I'm sorry, Jay.
Are they coming back in the title race? Like some of the Liverpool fans are getting excited.
I don't want them in Europe. My problem is I wish they got rid of Arne Slot. I wish they were all confused and interim manager and all this kind of nonsense because I don't want them in Europe because if they're in Europe, they're going to get other players like Semenyo or whoever on their targets. I want them out, but they're going to end up in Europe, unfortunately. Title race? Nah. Rax knows there's no title race talk. They're 10 points off.
No title race, no.
All right. Jay, can you give me your score prediction for the Everton game before we move on?
I think it'll be a draw. I think.
Ahmed?
Am I not allowed to give any
he
context?
just wanted to
to it?
score.
Bro, you said draw. There's no need for a score.
Well, I mean, because you just make it sound like I'm hating.
All right, go ahead, Jay.
It makes it feel like I'm hating. I'm not. What I'm saying to you, Igal, I'm just going to say to you, much love, Veta. The last 3 games you played with Everton have all been tight, have they not? Yeah. So what I'm saying is that Everton Arsenal games are pretty tight in general. Like Diblin will probably play. He's not played much this season. He might play well. I like that Alcaraz guy that they've got. I think he's decent. And that Barry's just started scoring. He's a bit of a handful. I think Grealish might be fit. So it's not Grealish isn't definitely out. I just think that Everton will be a tricky game for you. And I think that like this kind of dual heavy football that you've been playing, I think Everton can get something. I'm gonna go with the 1-1.
Hey, I can't wait to see the Hill Dickinson Stadium.
I think Arsenal win. I think Arsenal win to 3-1.
3-1. Okay, I like that. What are you saying, Rock?
I reckon we could see a David Moyes special.
Right. Get Liverpool back into the title race.
No, not Liverpool. Not in the title race. We're not playing well enough to be in the title race, let alone getting results. So no.
All right. Tottenham versus Liverpool. What's the history? Is it Liverpool tends to win?
We beat them in the League Cup last season before they hammered us in the second leg.
You were also wrongfully given a goal disallowed in a game that ended very close.
You gotta play to the whistle, Igal. You should know that. We were a bit lucky in that game actually. It's funny because when Liverpool went down to 10 men, they were fucking smoking. They were playing really well, and it's just it's funny. 9 men. We still needed injury time to beat them.
And an own goal.
And okay, fine. Okay, all right. Teacher's pet.
Remembering, right?
Snitch, teacher's pet. I feel this is a very interesting game here because I think genuinely that Liverpool, all things being considered, like they should. I think I've seen enough from Liverpool to think that they're getting back, but they still gave away a lot against Brighton. Do you know what I mean? Brighton could easily have drawn that game. Yeah, Liverpool probably deserved to win it overall, but Brighton could have easily drawn that game. Do you know what I mean? Like Liverpool gave up big chances, and Brighton didn't score at good moments. 1-0 down. When it's 0-0. So I think Liverpool can be got at, and I think Liverpool and Spurs at the moment are both quite confident-driven teams. Like, I think if whoever gets the first goal, that could be good for them to springboard. But yeah, I think both teams have got their flaws, but Liverpool are the better side. So be interesting. But I don't know. Spurs need a performance. Like, the performance versus Forest was absolutely horrific. So,
Bro, are people in your fan base fighting each other to the point where they want to like over
No.
the manager?
There's a lot. I mean, on social and stuff, there's a lot of apathy at the moment. Like, just people are just kind of like, meh. Do you know what I mean? A lot of it's just nothing really. Like, it's very, the football's not good. You know, Ange rock and roll stuff is gone. Levy's gone. It's just kind of like almost like a changing of the guard, like the quiet before the next kind of hopeful good stuff that happens for the club. So I feel like people are quite not disconnected, but they're just a bit like meh at the moment. Do you know what I mean?
How do you feel about Frank at the moment, Jay?
I think I look at it like this, and I always try and sense it to this. He's like, if you look at Spurs' attack from last season, yeah, and you look at, say, Solanke, Kulusevski, Maddison, Son, he has none of them. Yeah, he's had none of them basically all season, right? So that's the entire attack last season. Johnson's not a one-to-one fit for his system, so he doesn't play him. You can make the argument he should play him more, but that's basically all 5 of your top scorers of last season, top scorers and assisters, are not in the first team. So that's a big drop-off there. Also, as well, in terms of coaching attacking patterns, style of play, I think he's new to it. It's not like if you bought a Maresca or a company in who were in the championship and they played an attacking style of play and they dominated teams every week. Amazing, fantastic. But you don't get that with Frank. So I think he's learning on the job. It's not really, I feel like the players have got to hold some responsibility here. But I also think it comes to a certain point where you say, how good are the players? Do you know what I mean? It's like if you're getting spanked and sparked in certain games, you have to eventually look at the players. You got to look at players. I know he's not playing much, but you got to look at people like Sarr. You got to look at players like that and be like, okay, how good are you going to be? Like, how good is? Do you know what I mean? Because if you want to buy a Wharton, an Anderson, a Baleba, whatever, any of these top midfielders, yeah, Spurs have already got people like Gray, Bergvall, Sarr. Do you know what I mean? At a certain point, you have to say, okay, we need better. Some of these guys need to. It's like when Arsenal had players like Guendouzi and stuff. And eventually they're like, oh, we're going to sell him. Do you know what I mean? Eventually you've got to get to a point when you say some of these players, maybe they're not right, or you need to make space for players who are. So yeah, I'm just, is this a tricky one? I'm not really sure.
Rack?
Look, I think we're showing glimpses of playing better, but yeah, I don't think we're anywhere near where we need to be anyway. And you could argue that now might be a good time to play Spurs because there's a lot of uncertainty around, the club in general, at least in terms of on the pitch. And so I guess we're going at a good time. I always think of going to Spurs and it not being easy.
You batter them though, innit? Though pretty much.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think we've got a decent record against them, but I still, maybe it's also from the Harry Kane time. Like they've always had a situation where even if they're not playing well, they've always got a couple of
a lot of injury time goals, a lot of last minute wins against us and stuff like that.
Yeah, but also like from a negative perspective for us, if you've got someone like Harry Kane, Son, these kind of good dangerous players, all they need is that single opportunity, and it can make a difference. Now I don't think you've got anyone of that caliber. It kind of puts some, gives me a bit more confidence. I know what's his name, the kid from the Netherlands has come in and apparently been playing decently last few weeks. I haven't seen him personally, but I mean, I'd be disappointed if we don't go there, if we don't win. We need to take advantage of some of these, of this situation at Spurs, and we need the win.
Fairs. Score predictions.
I think we win 1-0.
Yeah,
Jay, what was your score prediction again?
I'm gonna go 2-2.
I think this is gonna be a 2-1.
To who though? To Tottenham or Liverpool?
Liverpool.
So you think Tottenham are worse this season than Liverpool?
Yeah.
Damn. Then
Tottenham are Liverpool have been poor, but Tottenham are still below them, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I think both teams are. I don't know, bro. Like, if Liverpool should be winning this game, I know they've been crap in it, but like, they should be like. I look at Tottenham's attack. I know they've got Kudos, but I don't really see any threat that they can pose. But then again, defensively, Liverpool have been a mess in it, so it's probably going to be. It wouldn't even surprise me if it's a draw. Yeah. So, yeah, like Ekitike's on form. You got to look at it like that. So he's going to cause an issue. Yeah. You've got I don't know if Salah starts. I'm not sure. I know he came on in the 25th minute. So it'll be interesting. So I don't know. Yeah. I think yeah.
We leave it there then. Right, Jay, what was your score prediction?
2-2.
Look at this guy. Bro, it's expensive in the UK, bro. Look at this guy. Get there.
And finally, I seen good old Mark had a video where he did flop of the season, and he picked Mark Goldbridge. He picked Isak over Gyökeres as flop of the season. Do you guys agree with that?
I think that makes sense to some extent. When you're paying what we paid for Isak, and when you went with all the noise that went with it, I think that's fair.
Yeah, if you look at it, yeah, they've both been arse cheeks, isn't it? Do you get me, bro? They've both been arse.
Just like your boy too.
Who?
Sesko.
Sesko, I don't really rate, but he's not been as bad as Gyökeres, bro.
How many goals does he have all comps?
Bro, this is
you got Sesko. I think it's so easy. You got him so easy. As soon as you said nasty, it goes when he did defense mode straight away. You got his shield up.
I think Sesko's got like 2 goals in it in the Prem. I don't know about all comps.
Gyökeres has 4 goals in the Prem.
So he's got double
6 goals all comps.
Right.
So if he's ass cheeks, your guy is flaming Cheetos, Doritos.
Hold on. All right, correct. Listen to this, yeah. Was the question about Isak and...
No, that's what I mean.
No, the question is about who's the flop of the season.
One little jibe, and he got
Oh, yo, guys. I don't know if you guys seen this. My fan base is crazy, man. They're fighting over telling each other to shut up. Did you see this?
About who is Stricto and Jez beef? Who's that? Who's that?
Oh my god, bro. Stricto and Jez were on Dan Potts' channel, and they were talking, and it was like a 4-minute long section. But then let me just show you the section that he's talking about.
Who's Dan Potts? I don't know these names, bro. My name's is these guys.
He should play in the. Why would you keep doing the same?
Top of the table. We're still. It's crazy, yeah. I had to look at the table to see where we was. I can't believe we're first the way you lot are going on.
Yeah, well, I'm coming over for the parade.
Where were
we? Where
were we?
We were 7 points clear of 3 weeks ago.
Where were we? And Unai Emery left. Where were we? Where were we? No, you tell me. Where was we? 5th. Right. 5th. Okay. Where did Emery get? Where did this fucking clown get us in the first season? Emery. No, Arteta. He got us an FA Cup with your Emery. No, where do we? No. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. He got us a cup with the Emery. Shut up and let me finish your big mouth. You shut up. No, I won't shut up. You shut up. Telling me what I'm going to do. Right? You shut up. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. You shut up. Where did he finish in his first season? With an FA Cup. No, not the FA League. In the league. I thought it was about trophies for a second. Both of us about where Emery finished. Right. I didn't talk about trophies, did I? He didn't win any at Arsenal. Fuck me, you just sunk yourself, fella. You just sunk yourself because he finished 8th, fucking 5th, right? Second.
And where did Emery finish? Where did Emery finish?
I just told you.
It took out 3 years to match his points total.
Have you actually got open your ears up, fella? Because at the end of the day, you just sunk yourself, right?
I don't understand what you're talking garbage. Excuse me if garbage don't enter my ears. You just asked me where did Emery finish. You spoke about 5th, like 5th was some good thing. Emery took this club to a final in a competition that Emery wins. Emery's known to win this competition. He goes into the competition.
Analyzing this, guys. Do these guys even listen to each other?
I think I was saying that like I feel like that's what the Arteta fan is cherry picking, because it's like Emery did finish 5th and he took you to Europa League final. The following season you finished 8th and won the FA Cup. Following season you finished 8th. Now that's the argument is, okay, you can be like, Emery was taking us down. We had a terrible game against Watford, blah, blah, blah. But basically everyone in that squad, everyone in that team, more or less, was bar Saka, was deemed not good enough long-term for Arsenal. So you can make the argument that if you gave Emery, and also you had a lot of stuff going on, in my opinion, with the transfers. You have different directors of football and blah, blah, blah.
And so the balloons.
Yeah, so I'm just saying that if you had a relation, if Emery had, you know, the structure that Vinay brought in a couple of years later, yeah, then he might have been better. I think Arsenal fans are very, the ones who are defensive about Emery and stuff, yeah, it was bad, but think about it like Spurs like, if Emery had stayed, what if he'd won the FA Cup? Do you know what I mean? What if he turned it around?
Would have.
Yeah, exactly.
He would, yeah, because he lost the dressing room. But guys, I'm gonna have to wrap it up. I'm gonna be going on Joey's channel. Big up everyone who's joined us. We'll talk about the League Cup after. We're gonna be back after Christmas and everything. We're not gonna be here for a while, so I'll catch you guys then.
Fair point.
Shout out to everybody. Big up all you guys, and you already know what it is. Well, I will catch you on the next video. Love for the love people. Don't know.
Yeah, I'm a remote.